take a look at these contact penalties. That's where Gerard's getting hurt. If she's going to give away penalties and the Thunderbirds are going to attract a lot of whistle, they've got to make it hurt.
Speaking of whistle, that is the whistle to start the second half of the grand final. The Vixens have an 8-goal half-time lead. This shot from Thwaites right on the whistle of half-time. So the possession now with the Thunderbirds. They need to start slowly but surely eroding this margin.
It can be done. 30 minutes is plenty of time. Kelly Underwood, you've got some information for us.
Yeah, Liz, look, obviously all the big talk at halftime in the Vixens camp was that an injury scare to Sherelle McMahon. Everyone collectively held that breath in their second quarter when she went down. I spoke to the physio a few moments ago. He said it was just a slight roll of the left ankle. The good news is he said he reinforced the strapping out on court. He did not retape it at halftime. There was no need for a pain-killing injection. So the ankle hasn't been touched at halftime, and she is determined to soldier on. Let's go to Dan Ryan, who's been watching the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, thanks, Cal. Well, there's a few crucial changes to this Thunderbirds lineup, and very needed indeed. Laura Von Berto comes on to wing attack. She's got the ball now, and Georgie Beaton comes on to wing defence. So let's see if those two girls can make an impact on their scoreline, bring Medhurst into the game a bit more, but they need Medhurst and Beveridge to fire at the same time.
You called it, Dan. You said that it needed to happen. Laura Von Berto on to combine with their sister. They've been stars of Australian netball for a long time. Can they reduce the margin? They've got it back to under a goal. Back to 7 goals, I should say. They've reduced it by a goal.
Well, Laura and Nat have won a world championship together, playing in those positions. This is a big ask, though. The drive has to come from those two. Gerard's got to start to pick up some ball, as does Mentor, but that drive through the middle, commanding the court, that's Laura Von Berto's job. She needs to bring Nat Medhurst into the game.
Sherelle McMahon continues her dominating form in the grand final. Good for the physio to say at half-time, only a slight roll of the ankle. Wasn't his ankle. Sure, it would have hurt anyone because she certainly went over it a fair way, but she's been able to continue on without too many issues.
Sort of ankle roll, most netballers get at least one of those in a season, as Bianca Chatfield just out-muscles Nat Medhurst for the rebound. Crucial miss. It's well worth pointing out Georgie Beaton also on at wing defence, so Joe Sutton's come off the court. Just get the feeling that Vixens have gone into a real control mode of this game.
Miss from Thwaites, and rebound spills out of bounds, so Mentor has it now.
Better build up from the Thunderbirds. That speed is crucial.
Beveridge steps in, and another miss from her, but good effort to follow it up. She went quiet in the second term. She had 12 goals in the first quarter, but only was able to make 2 in the second quarter. So we really need her to continue to lift her rating. She's shooting at 80%, which is spot on her average for the season. There's McMahon cutting back towards the post.
Well, McMahon has it all over Monia Gerard at the moment. Gerard talked herself up earlier in the week, said that she's in much better form. She was playing underdone in rounds 3 and 5 when McMahon had it all over her. At the moment, though, not much has changed.
Certainly haven't. Sherelle McMahon, 17 goals from 20 attempts, but it's just her overall presence in the game. And when the big moment was there, faced off. It was Sherelle McMahon, I think, that came out the better. And now Chocolate puts her body on the line. Comes up with another big play.
I reckon Natasha Chocolate has smashed into the floorboards every single time we've seen her play this year.
Well, Mentor came up with possession and then she just panicked a little bit, threw it away. Vixens, can they make them pay again?
Yeah, this game's just entered a really ratty phase. Lots of loose ball, lots of bodies being thrown around. Team that settles first, it's a team that'll have the advantage. Who will it be?
Once again, the 1-2 finishes with McMahon. So take a look at the work from Chocolate. That call went against Laura Von Berto. How'd you see that, Liz?
Yeah, that's about the right call. Natasha Chocolate was always going to go offside. Laura Von Berto helped her there. Chocolate got up and had a real good look at Vomberto.
So Gerard just getting rid of Thwaites in the background there.
Interesting, McMahon's left that. Longer shot for Thwaites, and that's why Thwaites really coming into this contest.
Jane Woodlands-Thompson, Cheryl McMahon's 18 goals now from 21 attempts. How are you seeing Monty Gerard's work on her at the moment?
Yeah, she's working hard, but it's not as effective as we'd like it to be. So we'd like to see her switch up and play maybe a split circle back there. But yeah, Cheryl's definitely got the better of Mon at the moment.
Jane, the move to bring Laura Vomberto on court, is that to start to bring Nat Medhurst into the game?
We're hoping so. Em didn't quite get enough of the ball, so we're hoping that Laura will bring a bit of speed and a bit of drive and some penetration into the circle. But yeah, we really need an overall lift. Georgia Beaton's probably the only one that's getting her hands on the ball at the moment.
So who are you looking for to give you that list? What players have you targeted?
All of them.
Thank you, Jane. But their work cut out at the moment with Thunderbirds. They now trail by 11 goals. Remember that it was 13 goals apiece at quarter time. There is the shooting already to start the quarter, so just 60% for the Thunderbirds. Overall for the match, they're going at 76%. There's the Premier of Victoria, John Brumby, and Nolene Dix, who is the President of Netball Australia.
She's also the chair of the ANZ Championship. It's been a fantastic season. Thunderbirds need more of that. Great delivery. Vomberto, Medhurst. Vixens defenders have not allowed them the luxury of the space to deliver those sort of balls.
Nice take from Thwaites. She started the game in a bit of indifferent fashion from long range. She had 3 early misses and we were concerned about her confidence, but she's answered very nicely. Missed, but a rebound straight after that.
Luke, if Thunderbirds are going to come back into this game and contest, it's got to start at the back line. It's got to start with Mentor, Gerard and now Beaton. They've talked themselves up as being a really cohesive unit. They're the ones that have got to make the turnovers. They've got to provide the spark. You know what you're going to get from Nat Vomberto. She'll run and run and run, deliver everything. And they need more of that. Nat Medhurst has to step up into this game.
Medhurst makes goal number 8. She averages over 21 goals for the season, so she's well down on that number so far in the game. Here's Sherrill.
It was a little too easy. Thwaites just splitting up McMahon and Beaton. They look at the moment like they're out of ideas. They've just got to start to play a one-on-one defensive style. Thunderbirds are able to play a couple of different styles of zone, also one-on-one. But if you're going to wear these Vixens teams down, you've got to get in their face. It's got to be a one-on-one contest.
So it's grand final on the line now. We're halfway through the 3rd term, a bit over halfway. The Vixens lead by 12 goals. So the challenge laid down. The Thunderbirds, they have to respond. Beveridge gets her 17th goal, but it's still an 11-goal margin. They need to come up with some turnovers. It's got to start now.
They've also got to start to score quickly. It's just taking them a long time to get that ball to the circle. Vixens, though, seem to find better passage to the ball. No surprise, it's so often through McMahon.
On the ball, Peter. It's contact on the ball. Both out.
Just see that. Jiva Mentor being penalised for having a hand on the ball. Thunderbirds have given away 30 more penalties than the Vixens. It's hurting them at the moment.
That was Rebecca Twiggly in the crowd, who is the partner of AFL star Chris Judd. Les, you would have been all over that. And again, the Vixens just storm down the court.
Keeper contact.
And this game slowly slipping away for the Thunder.